cut it, because we're going to move on to a slightly different subject now. I want to talk a bit more, not so much about Matt Giles even. Matt Simmons is some other guy, I think, who works here in the practical side, I think. But anyway, Matt Giles, helper in planting a church, which is what you're doing, I know, and you're very much committed into that, and church building and all the rest of it. We talked a bit about that last time. But you did mention as well about the worship, and I know, you're something of a, I don't know if you'd like this description, something of an up-and-coming worship leader. I mean, I'd not heard of you at all until a couple of weeks ago, but, you got an album and everything, I think, haven't you?
Yeah,
right?
I released an album.
Well, I know you do, because I've got it in my car. I listened to it in my car, so.
Okay.
Tell me about your album, first of all.
Yeah, I released my first album, a year ago now.
Oh, okay, so I was a bit of a Johnny-come-lately then. I
yeah,
only heard about it a couple of weeks ago. Bad publicity, mate.
Yeah, it would appear so. I didn't have the Dave Bishes of this world to kind of push things around.
Yeah, no, well, you've got him to thank. It was him that told me about about both your album and the thing. In fact, he was nagging me for a while to listen to the song. But that's what we'll come on to that. Tell me, how did writing the album come about? Writing the album,
all the songs that I've written on the album have kind of developed over 2-3 years. And the opportunity came around to just record with somebody, a guy in our church who is with like an independent record label called Risen Records, and they kind of help to put music back into the hands of the musician, basically, rather than the record company suffocating, who you are as a songwriter or that kind of thing. Which is, I think, is a lot of people get that impression these days that record companies can be quite pressuring and kind of moulding people, whereas my album, I don't know, I don't think I've got a particular style, and there's just loads of different songs basically that I've written. Some hymns, some rockier stuff, some stuff that's quite folky, like Simon and Garfunkel sound, and
and people have found those songs, I know, to be very encouraging, and obviously you've had a lot of encouragement over the years. How's that? I mean, have you found actually as well, within being in New Frontiers, that you've had some encouragement from other people as well that's helped you in that?
Yeah, definitely. Well, in terms of my pastors, Andy Arscott is always kind of telling me, write songs, keep going, because I think it's such an important tool for the local church.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it's got to start off. You've got to be writing into the situation your church is in. So in terms of if the churches receive prophecies, like one of the songs on the album is called Like Stars, and it was written off the back of the church receiving a prophecy about being a city on a hill. We are the people of God in this town, in this city, and we are a city within a city. And so I wrote that, and it was just like, come, let us shine out now like stars, from Philippians. In this darkness, we've got to show this world, this crooked world, that He's made us blameless. I can't remember the rest of the words, but yeah, the chorus is.
What kind of songwriter are you?
No, rubbish.
They're so memorable.
The chorus is, children of God arise, be pure, live holy lives, we're His city on a hill. His church will be glorious, His light will shine from us, we're His city on a hill.
Great.